For the first time since 2020, National Tequila Day falls on a Friday, giving millions an excuse to indulge in their favorite drinks. ABC 10's Marcus Allen is tackling how restaurants across the Sacramento area are celebrating the holiday. Mark, you have been hopping around from place to place. Where are you at?
I am saying, and first and foremost, it's National Tequila Day, and if you drink, drink responsibly, so be safe first and foremost. And also, if you haven't been watching ABC 10 Morning News since 5 a.m., I say definitely go to the ABC 10 Plus app because we've celebrated at least 4 spots, maybe even some more during that time. All right, check it out. There is our lovely cathedral. We are downtown. We are on K Street. You've probably seen the big Mexican love sign right here. That marks the way to the one place that has tequila in the name. Tequila, Mezcal. And again, another establishment owned and operated by Ernesto Delgado. Ernesto Delgado bringing world-class Mexican fare to Sacramento and also helping us uniquely. If only there weren't a giant column in the way, we could meet you. Ernesto, how are you, my friend?
Great here. You know what? Celebrating National Tequila Day at Tequila Museo Mayahuel in downtown Sacramento.
See, and I want to talk about 2 things. One, this is a brand that's specifically you. You make your own beer, you make your own reposado.
Well, I love to say, you know what? I love to celebrate who I am, where I come from, and here we have a tequila. And here we have a mezcal.
Let's start with the mezcal. And for those who don't know, talk about the difference between mezcal and we always established that that's traditionally the original tequila was mezcal.
Absolutely. Mezcal is the original tequila. It started with mezcal and then tequila became later. So I like to say that mezcal is like the grandfather, the father of tequila.
Awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
I love this local story. Let's talk about this. So remember this name, and I want to prop it up for a multitude of reasons. One, it's absolutely Mexican. It is absolutely tequila because it does originate with product that is excavated from Jalisco.
Absolutely.
But the better story is that this is a young woman, a Black American who has created this product, fell in love with the culture.
Tequila, Melanie Shelby that came here to Mayahuel, fell in love with the spirit of tequila, the culture, the story, the history, everything it represents at Mayahuel. And she decided to create her own tequila. And as a tequila aficionado, as a tequila lover, I love to tell her story because the whole presentation of this spirit, en el alma, means from the spirit.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's from Sacramento, African American, that fell in love with my culture, I honestly would love presenting this tequila to my guests.
And also, full transparency, like, do the work. Don't trust me. Do the work and look at how respected this is in the tequila universe. And I wanted to have her on the show today, but she is like a rock star at tequila. She is literally traveling the world celebrated for this. She couldn't join us today. We will find a time to celebrate her, but it's a good tequila.
Yes,
and when we talk about 100% agave and the kind of tequila that you want to sip and you're not going to wake up with a headache the next day.
Absolutely. It's all about the great tequila, and this absolutely makes that mark.
All right, so it's National Tequila Day. What does tequila mean to you? Do you remember the very first time tequila was introduced into your life? What does it mean to you and your culture, and you personally?
For me, I have actually taken my life, my career, and it's all about representing tequila and all it represents. My stage name is El Señor Ernesto Delgado de Tequila.
See. And I love that. And also, you can't see this, but behind the scenes, there are 2 things that I want you to remember about this guy, is that when the cameras aren't on, he's like, you're always dancing. You said tequila is the beverage of dance, but your words.
Well, you know what? There's a spirit within the liquid, I like to say, that's spiritual, and it lifts you. It really does. I don't believe that it's about the intoxication. I believe that there's more spiritual, that's something that takes you over from the ancient, the Aztecs that Mayahuel represents, that truly it's a spirit to enjoy. It's about friendship, family, and history.
All right, so rapid fire. If you want health for your family, when you toast tequila, these are the rules. We've been talking about this all morning, but a refresher if you're just now watching. So what do we do to toast?
Absolutely. So first, take the tequila flute, specially made for sipping tequila from the base. You you want to do this to reach across the table and toast.
And it helps
Right.
if you're grabbing the base to
Absolutely,
reach across the
right.
table.
Then you want to bring it to the nose, take it in, honor the spirits, the culture, the people that represent tequila.
Yeah, both the
Bring it-
growers and the Aztec community.
Absolutely. Bring it to the heart. Make the eye contact. Now, you bring it to the nose. Salud.
Salute.
Take a taste.
Take a taste. To Ernesto. Salute
Salud
to
to
you.
Sacramento.
Salute to Sacramento. You bring so much world-class dining and beverage. Happy Tequila Day.
Here's to National Tequila Day and everything that Mayo represents. Tequila is all about people, love, and culture.
And visit one of his establishments. If you visit all of them within 1 year, boom, you get $200 in the form of a credit back at one of his restaurants. And also, credit where credit's due. We have moved to so many different locations, demanding a lot of all of his staff. And what you don't see behind the scenes is that this guy always says, gracias and por favor.
Thank you,
He is
everyone
so
down
polite
there.
to his
Salud.
staff. He is a good human being. Back to you.
Gracias,
Salud.
Mark, and salud to you too. Thank you for being with us this morning, Ernesto. We're going to go to break and be right back.